I have to make sure the volume's okay. Okay. So we might be effed, but we're gonna see how this goes. This is my first time fighting Sarah. We are doing the practical exam in chapter 6, and we are tasked to fighting Sarah. I did Google, and we could be in trouble. So, we could be dying. I am going to put in the skill where we get the data. Not the active. I want the passive. So I might have given that to... trying to remember. Wait, what is it called again? I thought it was one of the higher elements. I think it is. It is a skill. It's a passive. Don't you dare. Don't you dare sounds normal, but do not you dare sounds oh. Don't you dare sounds normal. Do not you dare sounds odd. Oh my god. It does. Now why you have to say that? Now I'm gonna be super conscientious about it. Don't you dare. I think at that point that's like slang. Where's the thing I had? I know I had this skill. I had a passive where I can detect enemies that I defeat. I can't remember who had it. I'm gonna drop this and give that to you. Okay, let's try this. You know their dragon vision. It was dragon vision. Wait. Oh, I did have it. Oh my god, my brain. Anyways, I could be dead. I'm gonna save. Though I realize I could be effed. I just picked the team. Cause I don't know what to expect from her. Thou shalt not die. It doesn't seem like she intends to hold back against us. Oh my god, I'm gonna get my ass. Oh shit! I didn't do positioning. Soft lock? You could actually soft lock yourself here? I have no doubts of her expertise in combat. Even if we don't win, I don't want to see just how much we can do. Well, if you are ever holding anything back, now's the time to pour it all in. What? What do you mean?
You're all ready?
No.
You've been studying and training here half a year now. I think you might finally be able to do it.
No.
Now,
Well,
show me you've got what it takes to pass with flying colors. Yeah.
I'm not confident. Wait, sorry. I'm not confident.
Come at me with everything you've got.
What? No one reaches low HP. Are you kidding me? No one reaches low HP.
Go.
I bet you she can kick our ass. Ugh. I hate this. Oh my god, my button. What's the button on the keyboard? Does anyone know the button for the keyboard? Oh shit. Can I like... I can't give 100 CP. I can get 40. That's the highest. Oh, first I'll do... I want to win! I want to play on PS4. Damn it!
All right, let's do this.
I didn't have Laura in my team when I was at the dungeon. So she's... her level is a little bit lower than everyone else. And obviously her CP is at 100. Oh. I guess it did say you can get it when she's defeated. Do I dare?
Shatter.
Oh my god,
It's my
what?
turn.
Do I try? I want to see how much damage she does. Because I don't know if I'm going to need to heal. Because obviously I'm not going to be able to kill her right away. Oh, I don't really want to do that. I want to like target. This will target her, right?
Arcus, activate.
But if she moves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought for some reason she would do like 5,000 damage.
It's my turn.
Huh? I didn't want to analyze her
My turn.
yet. Should I mean, I have Dragon Vision on. I think it's only for defeated enemies, so. Let's see this. Okay, so. In my head, I'm like, she's gonna dodge it.
Right.
Damn it. Well, while she's doing that, I'll get her to 200. Because I did read a guy, it said spam your CP, and I was like, oh shit. I don't got that. Not for Laura, anyways. So. I knew it was gonna be something like. I thought it was gonna be faint. Like. Oh no.
It's my turn.
Oh, this is hell.
Yeah.
My turn.
I think when I get everyone's CP at a good level, we'll take the 3 turns to get rid of stun. Then we'll do S-Craft.
Arcus, activate.
Right.
25, 25. I think the only one I have highest is the gratin. Gratin? Not the gratin.
Delicious.
Oh gosh.
It's my turn.
Oh shit.
Didn't see that coming.
And that's delayed too.
Go.
Oh, or not? Okay, you're gonna have to heal. See if I can like.
Oh, delicious.
Finish Cold Steel 2 today. From chapter 2 onwards, there were only 2 fights where the boss got to play the game too. Oh my god, no!
My turn.
Oh no. Oh wait. What's this? Okay, maybe I should try killing her now. Curia bomb. I'll be at the bottom. I'm really scared. Okay, Curia.
Here we go.
Okay. Curia. You're gonna give CP to Laura, and then
It's
you're
my
gonna
turn.
all kill her. Let's see. We'll see if we can kill her one go. I'm hoping to God it will work. I just need to give her 25. I don't want this to be too crazy. What is it? 100? Yeah, I need like 25. Oh my God. Okay, special pizza. Cure. Well, no, that cures that down. Doesn't cure stun. I need like 22.
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh!
Okay. Arcus, activate.
Flames, gather on my blade.
Let's see if we can do this.
Not bad. Time for the kid gloves to come off.
Behold the might of the Arcade School. Radiant Blade Dance.
You've come
Okay,
a long
I
way.
better. Okay, Dragon
You
Vision,
still
please
have a
work.
lot of training to do.
I had Dragon Vision on me. And we never got to the low HP, I believe. But the game did not say I met conditions, though I think that's supposed to show. Is this it? Oh, thank God. I better get the information. I have to restart. Oh. Did we manage to defeat her? Yes, you did. Took all 3 of us fighting in top form to eke out a narrow victory, and we weren't at our top form right away either. Laura. I can't imagine her doing her S-craps. Like, she would probably kill us. Nicely done. Can't believe how far you've all come in just 6 months. I know you've been honing your team tactics, but I wasn't expecting such a top-rate performance from you soon. But you know what? As your instructor, that's the best feeling in the world. Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's 1 group down, 3 more to go. I'll call you in groups of 3, so be ready to jump in when I call your name. Oh my god, imagine you... Oh wait, no, there's 9 students. So we're good. There is 9 students, right? Is she even human? Multiple groups with multiple opponents in every group, and she was still able to put up a fight against all of us. She's on a completely different level. We'll need to redouble our efforts in training if we hope to match her. But you might have gotten the information naturally since it took a while. Yeah, I know, but I thought... For me, my expectation was actually, like... Similarly to the previous times, when we fight, like, a really hard enemy, I thought she was going to, like, slap us hard. And she's a pretty quick person. I'm spent. Mind if I use you as a pillow, Emma? What? Here? Have you no shame? Looks like there's still some life in her yet. She's the only person I know who can fight 4 back-to-back battles and still have the energy for wisecracks. Don't get me wrong, I'm genuinely impressed with how far you've come. Now I can tell you where you're headed for your field study without any worries. Gehenna. Gehenna, that's where we're going. We're going to final dungeon. We're going to be fighting demons. Up we go. Alright, get them while they're hot. Okay, good, I got Crow. Interesting choices. Ruhr and Ordiz. Those are 2 of the Empire's largest cities, right? I thought Heimdall was the largest one. Ordiz. Well, technically they are. Ruhr is far from small, but Ordiz is kind of on another level. It's the 2nd largest city in the Empire with over 400,000 people. It also happens to be the stronghold of Duke Cayenne, the noble faction's de facto leader. Look at that smile. Jerk! Are you out of your mind? You want us to drag this hyperactive chatterbox straight into the noble faction's largest stronghold? He does make a good point. Ordiz is hostile territory for her, no 2 ways about it. If they find you poking around, they'll burn you at the stake. I'm not that worried. I've snuck into Ordiz plenty of times before, and this time I've got you guys with me. I'll be fine. This is no laughing matter. I'm a bit concerned too. As am I. Ordiz is quite far from here if something were to happen. Not to worry. We're thinking about what to do about that. Still, you're not in for a laid-back vacation. That much I can say for certain. I bet you're gonna give Milliam a disguise. That goes for the group headed to Ruhr too. The Reinhardt group is based out of Ruhr, isn't it? Though Ruhr is also part of Marquis Ragnar's domain, and he's the head of one of the 4 great houses. Gallica's stubborn old man, eh? He's supposed to be a real hardliner, even among the big shots in the aristocracy. That's true, but the Imperial Army also runs a military factory in the vicinity. The Reinhardt group isn't aligned with either faction, but I can imagine there are more than a few ongoing complications. I would think the Ruhr group would be on the side of the reformists, or I guess more on the side with the military than with the nobles. And why is Elliot smiling? What is this? This is a serious conversation, and here's Elliot smiling. I love Elliot, but what the heck? 400,000 is like half of Heimdall, which I find funny. There's such a huge difference between first and second. Yeah, I thought Heimdall was the largest. So when they were like Ruhr and Ordiz is like the 2 largest cities, I was like, huh? But man, Elliot, I'm sorry. I'm taking a picture of Elliot's face because, like, what the heck, man? He's such a happy guy. I mean, I love him, but why, Elliot? Okay. Really? Sounds like trouble if you ask me. Why would my father and the other members of the board choose destinations like those in dangerous times like these? I think that is the point. They're so volatile that it's such a great idea for us students to be, especially if this is an anime game. Well, like I said, we're thinking those issues over. With the Academy's annual festival coming up next month, there's no field study being planned. So this is your chance to show off all the know-how you've gained from your previous field studies. No thoughts, head empty. All he cares about is music. Make whatever preparations you need to, and when Saturday rolls around, travel with your heads held high. Class 7 has done a damn good job so far. The only reputation you guys have to live up to is your own. Thank you, instructor. I want to see my relationship. They said my relationships
Your rank's gone up.
has improved.
Here's a little something from the academy.
Oh, aura
Thank you for
jacket.
everything.
Toa's great, by the way. So many moments. I'll be back. Shower, world domination, the snack. Well, enjoy the shower and world domination. I was gonna ask Omega. I guess I'll ask Omega when he's back. But I'm thinking of changing my YouTube channel's name back to Windy Tea. Because the name hasn't really caught on. I guess it's fine. It's fine if it hasn't caught on. And you guys still call me T in some retrospect, so... whoops. I mean, what do you think?
So we're still waiting on Elliot and Crow then.
Oh my god, why are we waiting for Elliot? I thought he would be in Morningbird.
It looks like they nearly pulled an all-nighter working on our festival performance.
Oh yeah, J-Rock.
It sounds like they've got a general idea of what they want, as far as style goes, but they're both nitpicking the set list and all the little details of the performance itself.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm not worried about Elliot, but I can't say I've got an abundance of faith in Crow.
Well, be that as it may, we just have to leave it to them for now.
Still, I was surprised by what the instructor said last night. What do you think she's cooking up this time?
I can only shudder to guess.
So I guess it would be better to change my name to
before
Windy
I
Tea.
forget, I want you all to stop by the academy tomorrow morning before you head out. Both groups. Meet me out on the field by 9 a.m. and don't be late.
Oh my god, it's a pop quiz. We're gonna have to fight her and Nightheart. And I think that's the only two professors that have combat experience.
Well, Sarah randomly springing things on us is nothing new.
But why delay our departure? It takes 8 hours by train to reach Ordis as it is.
You're right. If we're still in Trista at 9 a.m., it would be past sundown before we got there.
The train ride to Ruhr is over 5 hours, too. Ideally, we'd all be on the first train out of Trista. How about it, Sharon? With the way you're just standing back there smiling, I'm guessing you know something. I hope you're looking forward to my unsurprise when we step off the train in Ruhr to see you already there.
I wouldn't dream of it. I assure you, I'll only be seeing you off this time.
She's totally going to be there ahead of us.
That's about as sure a bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on, too.
She's one amazing maid. I feel like I have my own professional chef, too.
Oh, sorry guys, I overslept.
Yo, morning everyone.
Morning.
Looks like we have everyone now.
We have to meet the instructor at the field by 9, right?
I don't know what she wants to see us about, but don't worry. We've still got some time left.
Man, we're gonna have to ride a helicopter. I'm going to expect an airship.
Anyway, I think we should head out now. I'm sure most of us have some last-minute preparations to take care of.
True.
Have a safe trip, everyone.
No! Oh no! The setups! I better have the information or I am going to cry. What? Why? What? Why didn't it go through? Automatically analyze defeated enemies. Why? What? Why? So I do have to examine? I thought that's why I was like taken aback when I was questioned. It said defeated. What? What? Why? I had to redo the fight. Requires him to kill? I thought it was a passive. Like... Oh no. Does that mean it didn't apply when I fought in the dungeon? See, I thought it worked. But just in general. Oh my god. It didn't say... Oh my god. I thought it was like information. Like... Oh my god. Well, time to reload the file. And do the fight again. I don't want that. Oh my god. I thought it was like a passive sort of thing. Like as a team, like you know how information works? Like allows you to see enemies yet to be analyzed. I thought it was like that, or like, you know, oh, come on. I'd rather tartar sauce. I don't want this. It's useless. It's useless. Boo! You stink! What do I want instead? I don't even know what I want because it's... Ah! Poppy po. A bunch of poop. I think I thought it was like... Thanks. A little bit goes a long way. Better than 0. Ah. I don't know what to do. Oh, right. I can get this. I take this for the evasion. Just because why not? This is last minute. But okay, I know she stuns us, so at least let's put resistance for that. I'm actually gonna give that to you. I do want that. But I don't want her to die. She was close to death. It was Seal, right? No. It's not faint. It's not... Yeah. Oops. It's Mew. I always get this wrong. Actually, I'll give this to Emma. I'll never get that. She mainly seals and delays. Damn it! And delay as well. I might move Laura a bit far because she's a mage and I'm most likely just... Yeah. Can kind of move further. You think this is far enough? I'm not sure what a good distance is. Oops. Not sure what a good distance is for people to not be attacked by her attack. Because I think she does somewhat of like... What's the word? Not range, but like AoE kind of like Machia's, Emma, and Elliot. Don't know if she does that. The stonks. Yeah.
Here we go. All right. let's
Okay,
do
you guys
this.
are kind of close. For me, for some reason, a bird's eye view makes it look like it's much more further. I'm so good. I think this works.
Off guard.
Okay.
I need to get her. Oh right, I forgot. Using items specifically does make people move around. Like if you're using it on your teammates, if you're using it on an enemy, then you're not walking. But if you actually, you can use crap. Hopefully that'll help them balance.
Analyzing the enemy's vitals.
Yeah, I know with their crafts. I can't remember
All
with
complete.
basic attack. Oh damn.
My turn.
I want to keep the CP pretty high.
Yeah. Arcus, activate.
Oh, but I do need to eat the food. Yeah, I'm gonna make Laura do it because maybe I'll get Reen to do it because he is close.
Delicious.
Now.
Wow, auto CP is kind of slow. Damn it.
Didn't see that coming. It's my turn. Arcus, activate. Now. Not bad.
Time for the kid gloves to come off.
Kid gloves, as if she's put them on. And I think it's about 25.
Delicious.
Okay.
Flames, gather on my blade.
Okay, I skip this.
Behold the light.
You've come a long way.
Okay.
You still have a lot of training to
Okay,
do.
you're right. It's not as bad. I'm trying to be very cautious because of the S craft from the boss from S. It's still traumatic, okay? That S break from S, just one-shotting half my team, was pretty traumatic.
Here's a little something from the academy. Thank you for everything.
Man, I need more pictures of Toa. I really love Toa. Like, for class 7, obviously, I would go for Laura. But if I'm trying to think of the other females aside from Reen's class, I would say Toa is best girl, even though you
It's
can't use
8:20.
her.
So we're.
I want more pictures because she's like an adorable girl. Like, she works really hard. She's really nice. And she just has a lot of moments. Like, if I had to pick someone for Reen, I would think Toa. Like, Laura is probably best girl for me personally. But I have said this already, but I don't really ship Laura with Reen. Now, Toa, I kind of ship her with Reen. But I think there's just lots of moments with Toa that's just super sweet. compared to the other characters. Like with Alyssa, there wasn't a lot of I feel like there wasn't a lot of romantic moments. It was like because during the moments between Reen and Alyssa, it was moments where Alyssa is opening up to Reen in terms of like kind of her baggage, her family history, more so her family history and her relationship with her family, specifically her grandpa and her mom. So there isn't like a lot of moments. I should have considered things from their perspectives. I've been shutting out my family for a long time. The fact that my own children had to make me realize this only shows how foolish I've been. The Fee and Milliam from 7, Sharon Sarah from Adults. Huh? Oh, I get it. I got you. See, I knew Sharon was an assassin. But yeah, Toa's best girl. For Reen. Oh, I think I forgot to feed the cat. That's okay. I think I forgot to feed the cat on free time. Oh well, it's no big deal. I don't really care. I already missed feeding the cat, so I like earlier in the story, so I don't really care. I didn't bully her. I'm gonna be glad we get to be in the same group again. No! Words cannot begin to express the agony. Me and Lammy will keep you safe, so no need to worry. Yeah, I'm not too bummed out about that. I think your mouth is Erebonia's greatest threat to national security. One word hardly thinks she's about to journey to Ordis. I'm talking to everybody. God, I love Eustace and Milliam back and forth. I know! They're like little brother and sister. Not exactly. I pretty much got the overall designs down at this point. All I gotta do is put on the finishing touches and we'll be golden. Should have them done by the time we're back from our field study, so can you wait until then? Well, I'll let the owner know at least, but do try to hurry. You know, I'm surprised. Like, Crow just knows how to do everything. Like, he knows how to make an outfit. You know, because he's the one responsible for designing the clothes. You think that would be a bigger deal? And I'm surprised the girls let him do it. Like, I know they said, I know they're saying, like, Reen is in charge of handling Crow. But why didn't they get any of the girls to do that? Why is it Reen? I guess because Reen has a better relationship with Crow, but I don't know. I guess I'm kind of disappointed that a lot of the characters aren't really bonding with Crow as much as I think. Well, beats the hell out of taking the girl from the intelligence division to Ordis. How should you know that the kid was from the intelligence division? You're one shady dude, you know that? None of your business is how. Now get out of here, you miss all the fun. Also, Omega, a lot of people that work at a pawn shop in these games are all sus. Why can't we have a normal person handling the pawn shop and have someone that's running the general shop be sus? Because in Crossbell, the person handling the quote-unquote pawn shop in Crossbell City was someone that probably works in the black market. Oh, and then there was another shop in the alleys in the Crossbell game where the grandma pretty much had some shady dealings at. we can't even comprehend. God, Reen is his boyfriend, so it makes sense. Why? What? Oh, so you ship Crow with Reen, huh? You ever been to a pawn shop? Well, I'm just saying. That's pretty weird. Everyone in there, customers and staff alike, are sus. Rura has helped provide all of us with comfortable lives through its constant development of new orbital technologies. I believe that learning about coming to terms with it is important for you. Dolly is truly dedicated to her morning prayers. Reen X Crow is unironically the best ship. I feel like that in a way. I feel like Crow pretty much works with a lot of people if they can handle his shenanigans, let's face it. He's such a great person. But like if you can't handle his antics, you might not be the best ship with him. Fortunately, Reen can handle a lot of shit. He's very patient with everyone. And if he has a harem with girls, it means he can have a harem with Crow. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Crow would be the main character of a separate game. Like, he is definitely main character material. Oh, by the way, guys, I haven't put it up yet, but I might not be able to stream from Wednesday to Friday. If I stream on Friday, it's going to be late at night. I might do that because I kind of want to... I feel bad for not streaming a lot. And it could be kind of a test to see how well I fare streaming 2 hours in. It's more because all my exams are on those days. So I can't do anything. Like, they all happen during the evening. And Friday's the last day. So... and my stream or my exam then on Friday will be finished pretty late. So... maybe just curious about what's going on too. Who knows what cats are thinking. Alright, Instructor Sarah should be waiting for us. Let's get moving. Alright. Where did everyone... oh, Toa is here. Wait, I didn't see the girls. Let me go to the general store for a second. Also, Omega, what do you think if I change my channel name back to WinDT? I wasn't really focused on my task. Changing it back to WinDT. And also, I'm still thinking about what a good time is for streaming, because I might have to change the hours from 6 to 8 to a different time. And I was debating how well streaming at night would be. And when I say night, I mean like 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. I mean, I think I should try it on Friday to kind of see how I feel about it. The last time I did it was from 10 to 12, and I was pretty tired then. I'm gonna see how it works later, because it's one of the options. I think it's one of the few times I can be consistent with, because my goal of changing my time is to have a consistent time. If I stay with 6 to 8, I'm not sure until very late when like those times will work, because I still have to figure it out, because there's some days I can't and then some days I can, and it's always different every week. Changing it back to what? Oh, you mean changing my name? I thought you were saying changing my time. But you're saying changing the name, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go. Gonna go to the engineering room for Toa. Morning, everyone. Toa's best girl. Good morning. Toa's best girl for Rean. Huh, didn't expect to see all three of you together this early. What gives? We were just talking about all of you, actually. I'm just glad you managed to decide what to do for the festival before you got shipped off on your field study. Sounds like you didn't waste any time putting George to work either. We did ask him for help with our orbital instruments, yeah. Wait, why do you need orbital instruments? Why can't you just use regular instruments? I'm hoping to have everything sorted out by the time you're back. Make sure you know who's going to be playing what by then, though. We haven't even decided our genre yet. Well, that's definitely something you'll have to take care of. I'm more interested in the outfits, though. I'm thinking sexy. Really sexy. Especially the girl. You know what I'm imagining? I think the people in the band is Rean, Elliot, Gaius, and Elisa. Playing the instruments, I mean. I'm not sure who's doing the vocals yet. But we know Elliot is playing his violin. Rean is playing his lute. I think Elisa is playing piano and Gaius is playing the sitar. So, I'm not sure. I might have been wrong on that. I don't think they have anyone for vocals. I'm 7 hours ahead of you anyway, so the time doesn't really matter. Unless you don't mind listening to me in the morning. And when I say morning, it's when the sun's up for you. Probably. Not sure if the sun's up for you in September where you are, you know. Because if I stream from 11 p.m. What's that, 6? I mean, that is a reasonable time for some people. Oh ho ho, you and I are on the same page. Don't even think about it. I'm not wearing one. It would be a bit distracting if they ended up being as revealing as President Herschel's was. That was all Angie and Crow's fault. They wouldn't listen to any of my feedback. Oh yeah, so we did hear a bit of her Japanese voice. Toa specifically. Kind of when they were showing the video of her performing. I guess I know what Alina means. I feel like her voice is a lot softer than her English counterpart. But I still disagree with Alina on the forcefulness of her voice. Because I know there are people that have that high voice, and all I can think of is Lily Pichu as an example on the spot. But I know, like, I've heard real, like, people in real life that have that voice. I hope you realize how much I'm counting on you to stop this, Rean. I'll see what I can do. On a less sexy topic, this month's field study sounds like a tough one. Ruhr is at the center of the Norsha province. The provincial army's influence isn't quite as blatant as in Ordis, but they still hold significant sway there. And their relationship with the railway military police is especially bad. So make sure you don't get wrapped up in all that. Really? And tensions are rising both inside and outside the country as it is. It's kind of worrisome. At least your field study's been planned out to minimize the chances of you getting into trouble. What? What do you mean by planned out? Oh, did Instructor Sarah not tell you? Well, we can't spoil the surprise then, can we? What are you... Curiosity pique. Okay, why is it that everybody knows? Why is it everybody but us knows? Well, they did call you to the field, right? Why don't you get going? I'm sure it'll all make sense when you're there. Slow it down. How come you guys all get to know and I don't? Sorry, Crow. Well, that's what you get for taking the easy classes again this year. What she said. Still, you're technically a second year, so make sure to back your new class up. Oh, I see how it is. Get a few more credits than me and you think you can get away with saying whatever you want. Well, sounds like we should head over to the field then. I wonder, given that this is a school plot, I wonder if we'll see, like, What can you say? Time skip? You think there'd ever be a time skip? I feel like having a time skip in a Trails game would be pretty crazy. Oh, Patrick? What are you still doing here? Did you have a field study to undertake? We thought so too, but they told us to gather at the field instead. How about you, Patrick? I thought it'd be a cold day in hell before I saw you attend morning practice. Phew, I'm only here to shake up my morning drowsiness. I most certainly didn't come here to train after my crushing defeat at Friedel's hands. That is one honest lie. You can read him like a book. You'll be making your way to orders and Ruhr, will you not? Rather foolhardy if you ask me. Well, we can't really claim that either place will be a cakewalk. Ordis is Dukayan's stronghold, so the others are bound to run into trouble there. But it's not like Ruhr is the nicest place these days either. Wait, are you actually worried about us, Patrick? What? No. If you were to your despair of nonsense, I would appreciate it if you held your tongue. Oh, thank God. Moving on, we plan on settling the score with you at the Academy Festival. As such, we would prefer it if you returned safely. Oh, he does care about us. Ew. We'll be back, and we'll make sure to give you a run for your money. I joined Master Patrick for his morning training today. Seeing him practice so diligently fills me with immense pride. His attendance at this academy has been a beneficial experience for him in practically every regard. I wouldn't want you blaming your sure to be lackluster festival performance on your field study. Friendly reminder, Shirley and Andy treat women the same way. One of them is a literal psychopath while others a character were meant to like. When you say Angie, you're saying Angelica, right? Unless it's a different character. I feel like there has to be more characters like Angelica. Like, it can't just be those two, right? Wait. Yeah. The vile beast in leather armor, yeah. I mean, I think there's more to their characters than that trait specifically. We were all told to meet here at 9 a.m. Seems like I still have some time. No idea what this is all about, but it'd probably be a good idea to finish preparing first. Let me save. We were all told to meet here. Oh yeah. I don't have really much to do. Wait, oops, I pressed the wrong one. Oh my god, we're gonna have to fight Sarah and Nihar. That's my total guess. Good. You're all here. I don't know why this game always does that. Like, asks you... Wait, what the heck? How did Sharon get there? Oh, but sorry, I was distracted. But like, they always ask you if you want to do this before moving on with the plot. Sharon? Weren't you in the dormitory when we left? Indeed I was, but I was summoned here by Lady Sarah. No, I'm just gonna say there's twins. It's twins. To Shirley, yes. To Angie, not really somehow. Are you saying there's more to... I don't know what you're trying to... Are you saying there's something with Angie? So after seeing you all off, I came straight here. How did I guess she'd get here ahead of us? You know, at this point, I shouldn't really be surprised. Sheesh, she ain't the Rhineford's top maid for nothing. Okay, just because... Okay, not all maids are assassins, okay? Just in the Trails games, all top maids and servants are assassins. Personally, I would have preferred not to ask her to come at all. But since she'll be acting as Group A's guide, I didn't have much of a choice. Why, thank you. Wait, why would we need a guide? So you're telling me... Oh, it looks like everyone's here already. Oh, Sharon's here too? Huh? What's she doing here? Cooking, cleaning, instantaneous... I did not read that. I would say that's instantaneous teleportation. Well, you've got all of you here now. And look at that. 9 a.m. Right on time. Huh? It's an airship. Oh my god, I was right. It's an airship. Sounds like a rush of air. Nope, that's not quite it. Sounds to me like an airship. Are you kidding me? Only Machias always makes that type of chat. He's the only one that gasps. He gets flabbergasted by stuff. Rightly so. Look! What the hell is that? Oh good god, it's gonna be like the Royal Liberals airships. Here they come. I'm imagining like those airships that you see with the Liberal, like the gigantic ones for the royal family. Oh my god. That is amazing. I am impressed. I like it. I don't know how big it is though. What is this thing even doing here? Only Machias. It's so cool. Okay. Can I just say, I know it's not like this at all, but it reminds me of the airship in Liberal, like the second game of Trails in the Sky, when you're going after the Ouroboros airship. Like, it is reminding me of their airship. A Crimson airship? Who does it belong to? Ouroboros. Ouroboros? An Imperial Air Army warship, maybe? Nah, not enough giant guns. I'm just kidding. It's not, because the Ouroboros airship was a lot larger than this. Still, the shape looks familiar. Oh, now I remember. It's like the white wings of Liberal. Oh my god! Oh wait, it kinda... Was it red though? Oh, you think so too, right? Is it? You mean like the Arcel? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance. Oh my god! I was guessing. I didn't think of it because I thought their ship was white. The Arcel? Wasn't that a high-speed cruiser from the Kingdom of Liberal? Liberal? I don't know. Liberal. Indeed, it was on that very airship that Prince Albert made his triumphant return to Heimdall. No way. They're not seriously going to land here, right? Of course they are. It's 75 Argay from bow to stern. It might be a bit of a snug fit, but they should be able to touch down. Man, you've gotta be kidding me. Wait a minute. How do you know how large it is? Shirley's as shallow as she is. She's got more going for her than Anji does. Anji just needs to get bombed. Damn. Wow, it did fit. This is the best. It's actually very pretty up close. The more I look at it, the more it seems just like the Arcel, except red. It bears the crest of Erebonia though, so at the very least, it's an airship from the Empire.
Salutations, my beautiful friends. It's only been 10 days since last we met, but I couldn't keep myself away.
Silent voice acting. Oh my gosh. Oliver just in every game.
Prince Oliver.
And Major Vander.
And then they just stopped the voice acting. I'm glad to see you all again.
Your slack jaw. It looks like this will be quite the crowd pleaser during its grand unveiling in Heimdall.
Hopefully you guys can hear the voices.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
You can't even get a voice from Mueller. What the hell? Still, the prince is just here in a supporting capacity today, to say nothing of myself. The real stars of the show are the airship and this fine gentleman we have aboard.
Who may you be referring to?
It's been quite some time. I see many familiar faces gathered here today, and several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
Laura's dad?
Is that?
I know that voice.
Yeah! Hi Kirby, how are you?
The Radiant Blade Master?
Father.
So that's Laura's dad?
Wait, who's the what now?
Thank you! Machias can't be the only one that's always questioning everything. And I hope you're doing well, Kirby.
And look, Toval's with him too.
This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go, that's for sure.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Captain Victor S. Arce, who will be assuming command of this ship.
So that's what this is about.
I'll fill you in on the details another time.
What in the name of Adios is that?
Wow, what a pretty ship.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Incredible! I've heard about the specs, but the numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better live than on paper.
Principal Van Dyke. You too?
Could someone fill us in on what exactly is going on here?
Your bafflement is quite understandable. The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study. He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
Ooh, what fun.
What?
We'll be riding in style.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride. You'll be headed to the capital first, but from there, it'll be a straight shot to Ruhr.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
Oh, this is all so sudden. I think I need to sit down.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
Yes, that sounds marvelous. With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7. Aboard the second Arcel-class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
LeBlanc. He's gonna steal the. Not even our own. Oops, I didn't. That may be true, but we still have our own strength. How's the investigation coming along? Well, they've been pretty blatant about trying to obstruct us, so basically, about what we'd expect. Talking about the terrorist group. The same is true in other areas as well. Understood. Respond with Pattern 13. I'll head there myself this afternoon. Yes, ma'am. I don't know if I can trust Claire. I don't know. How do you guys feel about the intelligence division? Maybe you guys may not have a strong opinion because we haven't seen them much. You'd see them throughout the whole game, but I don't know how I like them.
My, what a spectacular sight. My brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful. Yes, it really is. You're up there, aren't you, Rain?
Well, we actually get to see his dad and mom. Oh.
That's the Courageous. Oliver finally finished his airship.
It's a fine ship, isn't it? Prince Oliver seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built.
Is this the winded change you intend to release across our stained and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man you can be.
Oh, them bits.
Can you believe it's been almost 2 years already? And look at how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. Partnering with Liberl to make a second Arcel-class airship, then cruising over the capital? I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Let him have his fun. Still, this was certainly an unexpected play on his part. He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment. But now, my dear Prince Oliver, we have reached a decisive point. The board has been prepared, every piece in its place. Can you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
Why is he an asshole? Why is he a jerk?
It's currently 10:02, and we have a north-northwesterly wind blowing in at a speed of 11 Arch. We've just passed through the Schwartz-Drake Barrier's airspace into the province of Nortia.
Current speed is 3,050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 Arch.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So this is what the bridge of a cruiser looks like. It's all kind of making my head spin. If I'm not mistaken, this ship is equipped with the Epstein Foundation's latest information processing system. Huh. So you actually managed to get the Reinford Group, Zeiss Central Factory and the Epstein Foundation to collaborate? I suppose you would be the most well-informed on matters of technology. It took the combined effort of countless supporters to take this airship from blueprint to beauty. I've caused a great many people no small amount of trouble gathering the technology and funds to build it. Ha! It's nice to know even princes have trouble with financing sometimes. Alas, it's true. I had to borrow quite a sum from a number of sources, the Emperor himself among them. But all my labors bore fruit, and we were able to build an airship that met all of my ideal specifications. Had a length of 75 arge. It's almost twice the size of the original Arcel. And with it sporting 20 of ZCF's high-performance engine, it can achieve a top speed of roughly 3,000 SPH. Not quite as fast as the Arcel's 3,600 SPH, but the Courageous boasts high armor and interception capabilities. Good grief, she's memorized all the specs already. Still, the more I hear about it, the more unbelievable it sounds. Sounds like he's compensating for something. I'd heard something like this was in development, but I never would have imagined you packed this much power into it. Well, now we have a rough idea how extravagant this ship is. But what I don't understand is why my father's sitting in the captain's seat. He's not even part of the military. Unless... Father, did you actually enlist in the Imperial Army? I can understand why you might be perplexed. However, this ship isn't a part of any military force. Huh? So wait, is it officially regarded as a property of the Imperial family? Precisely. I intend this ship to give wings to a third faction of sorts, unconnected to both the Imperial and Provincial armies. To that end, I could think of no finer captain than Viscount Varset. Well, that at least explains some of it. I see what you're getting at, yeah. The fastest ship in the Empire, captained by the Radiant Blade Master. Couldn't ask for a stronger deterrent than that, I'll say. Well, that's my hope anyway. About half of the crew here are on loan from my division, the 7th Armored. The rest are civilians, representing a variety of nationalities and social classes. As for me, I'm here because I'm just that good at gathering information. They've also tasked me as the point man for keeping in touch with the guild and all its local branches. Makes sense to me. Torvald's definitely a good choice. He's got tact and patience to spare. Me, on the other hand, I'm more the face-punching type. Frankly, I'm still shocked we're here. I never have imagined we'd be on an airship. You've got me curious, though. Are you intending to tour the whole Empire like this? That's our plan, yes. The hope is that it might help assuage some of the tension that's been building across the nation. And if we happen to intimidate the Imperial Liberation Front while we're at it, all the better. Ah, that makes sense, considering they've got their own airship too. The Intelligence Division and the RMPs seem to be keeping them in check for now. But having a ship like this in the air will definitely put even more pressure on the Liberation Front. In other words, this ship allows me to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, isn't it? And if I ever feel the urge to stretch my wings, I can take to the skies whenever the mood strikes me. Perhaps one day I'll even be able to put on a recital soaring in the skies above Heimdall. Well, putting aside certain idiotic flights of fancy, at this speed it should take less than an hour to reach Ruhr. Feel free to make yourselves at home while you're aboard. Aside from the restricted areas like the engine room, you have the run of the ship. Go on and poke around a bit. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks. I think I'll take you up on that offer. And that's how we ended up flying to our destinations aboard the Empire's newest, most cutting-edge cruiser. But we didn't just sit and look out the windows, of course, since we had the captain's permission. We each set about exploring the Courageous, seeing what this top-of-the-line airship had to offer. Ooh. Everything on this airship is really cutting edge. First is return to Heimdall on the Arcel, now this. Oh my god. Almost every single country has their own small ship. Small airship. Honestly, you could have told me about this a little sooner. Is this the reason you've been so busy lately? Huh. I apologize for the secrecy, but much of this project fell under the veil of strict confidentiality. There are some things I'm forbidden to speak of, even to my daughter. I'm sure you realize that. But Klaus must have known, right? Why was he allowed to know while I was left in the dark? Well, we're really honored to have been invited on aboard. We can rest a bit easier once we arrive in Ruhr knowing we had an Imperial escort. Indeed you can. The Provincial Army will have little choice but to accommodate you. This ship's purpose is to act as a deterrent to both factions, as well as the Imperial Liberation Front. By doing that, we hope that the courageous will hold the old guard at bay long enough for something new to take root. I'm sure it will. They chose wisely in naming you captain. Still, I assume that's not the ship's only purpose. Well, true. Building an airship this advanced seems excessive if all you're going to use it is a deterrent. Laura's right. There has to be some other purpose it was made to fulfill. Very perceptive of you. I regret that I wasn't able to discuss this with you properly when you were in Legram last month. But I'm proud to see just how much you've grown since you enrolled at the academy. I have my class to thank for that. Learning alongside them has been a constant source of insights. So tell me, Rean, how's she doing? Is Laura getting along with the other students? Huh? I think she's been fitting in fine. I see. That's reassuring to hear. At times I worry that growing up in a sword-fighting household caused her to end up less well-rounded than her peers. I hope you and the others will continue to looking out for her. Of course. We're glad she's with us. I can't imagine Class 7 without her. Honestly, I couldn't. Like, she has been so helpful in fights. I can't help but get the feeling that she's something more to you than simply a classmate. Whatever the truth may be, I hope you'll continue treating her as the lady she is. I'm not one to abide inappropriate behavior toward my daughter. I don't have the faintest idea about what you're talking about. Yeah, don't assume anything yet. I think you'll be pissed off that a harem is sort of forming around Rean. But I'd like to think how I know how to conduct myself towards my classmates. Good, good. That's what I wanted to hear. If you said you were into my daughter, I would have destroyed you. With your sword fighting style. What are the two of you going on about with all your whispering and your furtive glances? It's nothing you need to concern yourself with. Just a little discussion between men. You needn't worry. We'll be sure to get you to your field study. As a student of Thor's, I expect you to give it your utmost. Huh? He really does care about her. Nevertheless, being ferried to our destination in an airship like this makes me feel as though I could take on the world. While we won't be in the same group during this field study, I hope that it's a rewarding one for the both of us. Wait, I thought Laura didn't look at men like that. Wait, what? Wait, you thought Laura was a lesbian? No, I just ship her with girls because she's definitely the archetype in anime that always attracts the ladies. Allow us to escort you to your destination. I hope your field study proves to be a fruitful one. No, that was just me. She isn't. You think any Falcom games are gonna have lesbian characters? Although I believe Angelica, aka Angie, is a lesbian, I don't know if she is. Because this is still a Japanese game, and I have yet to see a character that is gay or lesbian. We're cruising along so smoothly that it almost feels like we're one with the wind. It's like the ship is a crimson Pegasus soaring through the sky. We're really lucky to know who we know. I can't imagine many people will ever get to experience something like this. Violi winds and the goddess are things. Yeah. Angie is the best you'll get for lesbians. Kobe show. It's kind of... Yeah, I feel like Angelica might be the closest thing that we'll get as a lesbian. She is very vocal about being really into females. And she never really talks about being attracted to guys. And whenever she's like in a conversation with us and there's a female there, she will always talk about like wanting to spend some alone time with them. At least Mikhail and Crossbow was a... Oh god. Oh, I want to say this before I forget. I wonder if Oliver is making a third. Like, you know how we know in Erebonia, there's two factions forming. One is the nobles, the noble faction, which is comprised of nobles that kind of want more power, more control in Erebonia. The second group is the reformist faction, which is comprised of the citizens, and their goal is to kind of give the common folk more control. So since Trails in the Sky, Oliver has pointed out that there's civil unrest in this country, and timeline wise that is 2 years ago. So this conflict has been there. Now we haven't seen any actual civil war happening, but Oliver has predicted that some point if the conflict keeps getting escalated, that there's gonna be shit. And we kind of see it through the Liberation Front being formed, but I would imagine there'd be like worse events happening. So I think to kind of combat this conflict, Oliver has decided to create a third group that would comprise of both nobles and civilians. People that aren't really antagonistic to the other side. I don't know if it's gonna work. I do believe that there isn't there are people like Machias, but we haven't seen a lot of that. We've seen a lot of people that just, they're not really like, we've seen civilians get mad at the tax, but they're not mad. They weren't mad at the nobles just like based on their personality. Some of them do, but most of them didn't. But with the tax being placed onto them, you see more of the civilians getting pissed off. So I'm not even gonna the version of Curse 2. Now I'm not sure what the future games are gonna be like. I can't imagine there just being like conflict happening. But then at the same time, in Ao no Kiseki, at the end, like after, I think it was after the credits or after the ending of the story, we do hint that in Crossbell there was conflict between Crossbell and Erebonia. And then they showed us a group picture of them. I was a bit confused. But it might, I don't know if that's going to tie in the future Cold Steel games. I thought this was George for a sec. Oh, I need to read this again. Oops. I know they're all surprised that the Epstein, Reinford, and ZCF have been working together, but I always felt like they always work together in this game, but I don't know. Maybe I was misunderstanding some of the lore. Okay, let's go talk to... I can't believe what I was hearing. I had no idea the Reinford Company was involved in developing something on this scale. Then I found it was a collaboration with the Epstein Foundation. Well, I'll read chat after this. And on top of that, she's got her hands in the development of our Arcus units too. It's way too much for one person. How many projects does Mother have under her wing right now? Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that. But suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of projects in development by the Reinford Company. Lately, the directors have... I knew it. Oh? Hello, Masterine. Sorry, am I interrupting something? No, it's okay. Have you finished exploring the airship? I expect it'll be a while longer before we reach Ruhr. Finish? I don't even think I've seen half of it yet. It's kind of overwhelming. I'm looking forward to landing in Ruhr, though. It's been a while since I've seen the industrial metropolis. It's not too far from my hometown, so I'd always hear about it in passing. Oh, that's right. You're from Ymir, so I guess you would, then. You want a little refresher? I can bring you up to speed on all things Ruhr. Sure, why not? Ruhr used to be a factory town, but it grew into a hotspot for technology as a result of its steel and heavy industry. The population is around 200,000, and since the city's in the Nortia province, it's under Marquis Ragnar's jurisdiction. Ah, that's right. I still find it kind of wild that Angelica is his daughter. You know, last time I visited, it felt like the whole city was man-made. Trees and grass were rare sights. It made it kind of hard to tell how large the city really was. Well, the city itself is basically one giant structure divided into several levels. It's been expanded so many times that even long-time residents occasionally wind up in places they don't recognize. Why, I've lost count of the number of times I've had to go pick up Lady Elisa when she lost her way. That was when I was a kid. Don't say it like it still happens. It always happens, doesn't it? Really, it was a long time ago. Something tells me we're looking at the not-so-quite-distant past. Anyway, north of Ruhr is the Saxon Iron Mines. The iron mine there makes its way into most of the Reinford Group's products in some form or another. The amount of ore that you get from just that one mine is immense. The Empire would be a different place without it. I don't doubt it. Even our textbooks mention the Saxon mine. It's been vital to the Empire since back from the Orbital Revolution. In the center of Ruhr, you can't miss the Reinford Group's corporate headquarters, which is also basically my house. Honestly, I was hoping I wouldn't have to go back anytime soon. Elisa. Oh, I guess there's no point in moping about it now. We've yet to have a field study that didn't spiral into some sort of hectic adventure, but I'm ready if you are. We'll just take it as it comes. I would be wishing you all the best. At least Mikkel and Crossbow was a swell guy. Well, I don't really think Mikkel was gay. I don't think he had interest in guys. I can't remember if he made any indications. Oh my god, I just realized my whole stream is just me going around this ship. Fighting Sarah was just a small part. Wait, what's this? Oh, I can't go in there, that's why. I think we were there, 3rd floor. Come on, nobody wants to see dudes sing. It's all about the ladies. Besides, if we make the outfit skimpy enough, guys will be breaking down the doors to get in. What the hell? Are you three working out what to do for our concert? Yeah, we've got the general gist of it figured out now, but... let me ask you, Rain, would you prefer male or female vocals? That's a really important question, too, since it will change the audience we draw. That's a tough decision. Why don't we try both then? You know what, that'd be perfect. Yeah, I really like that idea. 2 songs would be the perfect length too. Rehearsing will be a bit tougher, but I think we should do it. Then let's just use both plans too. You won't see me complaining. Yeah, and lots of girls want to see guys sing. Most streams are randomness these days. What? Stream isn't really random, it's only the weekends are the most random. time, yeah, weekdays I want to keep it like with a one main game, but weekends more free for all. This might make rehearsal a bit tougher, but work out. Your ideas have all the subtlety of a sledgehammer. You realize that this will put us in direct competition with Class 1, correct? We'll need to do something with the degree of class in order to take them on. Yeah, J-Rock. J-Rock is definitely classy. The ship's equipped with the bare minimum. That's just not just due to the lack of time. It was a conscious decision on our part. We want the focus of the ship to be the things that it stands for, not how much fancy weaponry it's got. This is a shop? Oh my gosh! Hey, we'll be his first customer. Oh, never mind. I don't want anything. No! Okay. I'm gonna buy a tear bomb because he said that. Oh, but I don't want a tear bomb. I'll buy a Kyria bomb. I want to buy something. He had to say you'll be my first customer. I felt so inclined to buy something from him. How could you not? Oh yeah, we can't go in there. It's red. Wait. And check around. That's the elevator. Oh shoot. Okay, we'll talk to them last. This ship is amazing. We're flying faster than a bird. I wonder if Gramps will get me my own airship if I ask him real nice. You can already fly around on Armageddon. Don't go getting greedy. I'm not gonna talk to Oliver because I think it'll take some time and then things might ensue after the conversation. We'll do that tomorrow. This is actually the first time I've ever been on board a ship. The airship we used in the course was pretty fast, but this one's even faster. The fact its specs seem pretty high across the board. Fancy stuff. Never a dull moment in Class 7, I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna focus on exploring the area. And then just continue the conversation tomorrow. Oh shit, there's two. I kind of want to talk to Oliver at last, but we can talk to these guys.
Instructor Sarah? Tova? What are you guys doing out here?
And then all of a sudden voice acting ensues.
Oh, just a little bracer to bracer information swapping.
That's about the long and short of it. Been a while since I saw you guys, though. Not since last month in Legram.
Yeah. Always nice to see a friendly face, though.
Well, despite keeping in touch with him and setting up these arrangements, it came as a surprise to me to see him on board, too.
Clearly, it was meant to be. Honestly, I was only brought on because of my connection with Viscount Arcee.
This airship really is in a class all its own, though. It's not every day you see a ship owned by the Imperial family and captained by the Radiant Blade Master.
This cruiser has the potential to be an important force in Erebonia going forward. Without ties to the Imperial or Provincial armies, it can potentially keep both of them in check if need be. It might not be able to do that quite as well as a strong guild presence could, but it'll still help protect a lot of people.
That's true. It still frustrates me how the guild used to be an institution here, and now we're just barely keeping the lights on. At least the Crossbell branch sends its people over to help us out when we need a hand.
Wenzel's one thing, but we owe McLean so many favors, I've lost count.
McLean? Wait, are you talking about...
Is it Arlos? Wait. Adios McLean? Is that what his name is? I'm just thinking that's his last name.
Oh, yeah, I guess you would have heard of him. He's an A-rank bracer over at the Crossbell branch. A guy we used to work with named Wenzel works there now, too.
Wenzel. Wenzel. Let me Google Wenzel. I don't know, Alina, how you remember these characters' names because my brain. What the heck? I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, Oh, wow, what? Oh, cool. Okay. I don't know how you remember all their names. I have to Google them. But I didn't Google McLean because I'm pretty sure that's anyways.
Maybe we should back it up a bit.
The guy we're talking about is Arios McLean, aka the Divine Blade of Wind. The name probably sounds familiar to you because he's also a practitioner of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade style.
Yeah. I hated him. I meant because we fought him.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I've never met him myself, but I heard a lot about him from my master. He mastered the school's second form. It sounds about as untouchable as anyone who holds the title of Divine Blade.
Well, he's pretty damn strong, I'll give you that. Bailed me out of more tough spots than I'd like to admit. Speaking of, you know who else is a student of the 8 Leaves School? Cassius Bright.
Wait, he is?
We were talking about him before, remember? He's the bracer who took command during that big incident 2 years ago. Though from what I heard, he left the way of the sword behind a while back.
Okay, that makes sense.
Cassius Bright was here in Erebonia. Wait, 2 years ago.
It was an eventful time, to put it lightly. And yeah, we have Cassius to thank for getting us past that. But afterward, well, you know the story from there. They shuttered guild branches all across the Empire, one after the other. And your dear, sweet instructor was out of a job.
I'd be glad to give you all the grisly details, but it's a long story. But hey, the guild seems to have a good track record with folks from the 8 Leaves School. Maybe you should consider a career as a bracer. Door's always open, you know?
Me? A bracer? Huh. I never really thought about it before.
Hey, there's enough of us singing the bracer blues without you trying to recruit my students.
Never hurts to start them early. Seriously, though, we're always looking for more good people. If that's something you wanted to do, I wouldn't turn you down.
I'll give it some thought.
Okay, I think I would end it there just because I feel like if we do start talking to Oliver and Mueller, we will continue, like, it's just gonna automatically move us to the next part of the story. And I don't know if there'll be more to it after that. Because, I mean, I wouldn't imagine, but it can get pretty long. I think I remember there was a cutscene and we kind of passed and we were kind of close to 8:30, even though like it was just a conversation, but it kept going. So we'll let me just find them first. I think they're at the front deck. Yeah, I think I talked to everybody. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me just check if I talked to everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I did. 7, 8, 9, yeah. Yeah, I talked to everyone. Man, it's just so nice to be on the cruise ship. It's just making me think of all the other games where... Because that guy, the random NPC that said, oh, a lot of the cruisers' interior are going to be very similar to each other. It really is, because all the other games where you are in a cruiser has a very similar... I don't want to say layout because this game is graphically so different, so I can't tell. But they do have like a bridge room like this. And a similar setup where like all the people kind of just laid out, arranged around in controlling the settings from here. There doesn't seem to be a place here as a restroom. They might be, it's just locked. I know there should be a place for conference meetings and all that stuff. But it's really just nice to see. Oh, and then I can see the icon over there on the top. Sorry, I'm just marveling at the design. It's just making me think of all the other games. Obviously, I can't appreciate them the same way. Because in the other games, it's graphically different, right? So, anyways, I think I'll post it like this. Nice design. And we'll continue tomorrow, and I think then we're gonna start the field studies. I can't remember where we're going. It's either Ruhr or Ordiz. Our team don't have the list there. Surprisingly, no, it's alright. There you go. So, yeah, we're just going to Ruhr. I guess we're going to Ruhr and then the other group is going to Ordiz, which is fine. I just hope in the future games we'll get to try out more of the locations, check them out. But tomorrow we're going to Ruhr with my group, which I don't remember who's in it because I didn't really examine the party. And there'll be more talking then because, you know, whenever we get to a new city, I talk to everyone. Anyways, I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. It'll be 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow. Yes, Wednesday is 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then Thursday and Friday, no streaming then. Well, Friday is... I guess I would like I could try 11 p.m. and that's if I stream on Friday. So I think for Omega he's gonna be asleep. Alina will probably be asleep or awake. If he's awake now, he's gonna be awake later. I know a lot of people will be asleep, so I will see you guys tomorrow, and for the other days, I hope you guys have a good night sleep. Bye!